You're not our priority right now. That was the text. On the night I got promoted. After 6 years of crawling through mud for a company that almost ate me alive. I was standing in the restaurant parking lot holding a bottle of champagne I'd bought myself, waiting for them to arrive. They never showed. Instead, I saw the photos. A party, streamers, cake, all smiles. For my brother, his third failed startup had just shut down, but somehow he got the balloons. I stared at the screen for a long time. Didn't cry, didn't call. I went home, packed a small bag, left a single note on the kitchen table, let him handle it now. Growing up, I was the fixer. I solved things, quietly, efficiently. Broken pipes, broken people, broken finances. I filled the cracks so no one else had to. My brother? The golden child. He failed upward, always had. And every time he stumbled, they'd throw him a cushion, then blame me for not clapping loud enough. Still, I stayed, because that's what loyalty looked like to me. Until I realized they only loved me when I was useful, never when I needed something back. The signs had been there. My mother forgetting I had a board presentation. My father calling me too ambitious at dinner. My brother asking if I could float him 10 grand after mocking my job. But I kept making excuses for them, until that message. 7 words that cut through every excuse like a scalpel. You're not our priority right now. That's when I stopped being theirs. The revenge wasn't loud. It was methodical. First, I cut the joint accounts. They didn't even notice until the direct deposits bounced. Then I revoked the power of attorney I'd signed years ago, just in case they ever needed medical decisions made. Let them rely on my brother now. I stopped replying to group messages, left one final voicemail in the family chat, taking some space, let his handle things now. No anger, no drama, just absence. I was the spine of that household, and I quietly slipped away. The house? I stopped paying the utilities. They dumped it all on me after Dad's surgery, remember? Funny how fast a home turns cold when no one's paying the heat. Funny how fast a family panics when the one who always fixes things stops picking up the phone. But I wasn't finished. 3 weeks later, I filed a formal complaint with the IRS. Not out of spite, out of precision. I'd been doing their taxes for years, knew every shady deduction, every unreported freelance gig, every suspicious business loan to my brother that was never repaid. The audit didn't hit immediately, but when it did, they would feel it in waves. The night before the audit letters arrived, my brother called. 6 times. Left a message. Hey, there's something going on with the accounts. Mom's freaking out. Can you call me back? Like, soon? I didn't. Then came the text from Mom. We need to talk. Your brother's overwhelmed. I laughed. It was always about him. Even when it was my mess they'd made, he got the sympathy. So I let him drown in it. Let him explain to the auditors why their business receipts were on my login. Let him figure out the insurance mess when Dad's policy lapsed. Let him try to sell the car that was still under my name until the bank flagged it. I just kept going, building my life. A better apartment, a dog, a promotion, silence. The morning it all imploded, I was sipping espresso, watching the sun rise over clean windows. 42 missed calls. Voicemails ranging from desperate to angry to pleading. I didn't answer. Instead, I texted my brother one line. Let me know how it goes. You've got this. He finally cracked a week later. Showed up at my office unannounced. He looked tired. Sweaty palms, fake smile. Can we talk? He asked. I tilted my head. About what? You know what this is about, he said. They're falling apart. Mom hasn't slept. Dad's on edge. The IRS stuff, the bills. He paused. Looked at me like he was seeing me for the first time. You did this. I stood, walked to the window, looked out. No, I said quietly. I stopped fixing what wasn't mine. He opened his mouth, closed it. There was nothing else to say. I pressed the intercom. Security, can you escort a visitor out? It wasn't revenge. It was release. The moment I realized they'd never clap for me, I stopped performing. They wanted chaos? They wanted him? They could have it. Let him handle the mess. Let him make the calls. Let him be the glue for once. I walked away from the fire, didn't look back. They never saw me as a priority, so I became my own. And when they crumbled without me, that was just gravity. Justice didn't come with fire, it came with silence and a locked door.